This morning, China is flexing its military muscle off the coast of Alaska. The Pentagon says 5 Chinese Navy ships are in the Bering Sea. It is the first time the U.S. military has seen Chinese warships in the area. The maneuvers follow a massive display of force by China's military at a parade in Beijing. Seth Doane is in the Chinese capital. Seth, good morning.
Good morning. China will reduce its military by 300,000 troops. That's the big news coming out of this massive military parade in Beijing today. It marks 70 years since the Japanese surrendered at the end of World War II. Against the backdrop of the largest military parade in modern China, President Xi announced the troop reduction and pledged peace, saying the experience of war makes people value peace even more. Xi inspected some of the 12,000 troops taking part, a fraction of the 2.3 million currently serving in the People's Liberation Army. China wants to modernize and centralize its forces. Defense spending has been growing by double digits in the last 5 years. China has been flexing its military muscle, particularly in the South China Sea. You can see we are packed in here with media. The world is paying close attention to this parade, and in particular, defense departments around the world are watching which weapons are unveiled. Many of them have never been seen before. The DF-21D is one of the closest watched. It's a ballistic missile capable of sinking an aircraft carrier in a single strike. In the stands not far from President Xi sat a U.S. Army veteran, Lieutenant Jay Vineyard. Why do you think you're getting such a warm reception here?
Well, because the Chinese people have long memories.
The 92-year-old had flown supplies into China, a U.S. ally, during World War II. He received a medal from President Xi this week.
We all felt like that we made a big contribution to helping China in the war. And then, in addition to patting ourselves on the back, the Chinese were willing to pat us on the back, too.
To underline the slightly contradictory message of peace at this military parade, China released 70,000 doves for the finale. China invited the world to attend, but for the most part, Western leaders stayed away, Anthony, so as not to anger Japan.
Seth Doane in Beijing. Thanks, Seth.